Good afternoon, everyone. This is my second video of the day. I don't get a lot of time to record videos, and so I'm gonna go on with my bottles. As I was talking earlier in my previous video, my favorite bottle, well, I love what my baby loves, so whatever his favorites are my favorite. He makes my life so much easier if I can just understand what he really likes. So he's what we've started off with, okay, were these ones, the Tommee Tippees. They're supposed to mimic a breast. I think the airflow, the nipple, and everything. I feel like, I don't know, the nipple, his little lips were like, I guess, pursed like this on them, and he couldn't, I feel like there was a lot of room for air in here along the sides, and I feel like he got a lot more air on this bottle, and it could just be, you know, him personally as a baby and the way his lips and his jaw is shaped. I mean, maybe that's not the case for all babies and moms, but for my baby that was the case. And this had great reviews, so I was kind of disappointed. We dodged these after a month and a half. He loves this one. This is MAM. I think this is a European brand. So what's awesome about these is they are self-sterilizing. So I don't encourage microwaving your milk at all. That's terrible. That creates hot spots in your milk that can burn your baby's mouth. But you can use the microwave to sterilize these, which is awesome. They're microwave safe. So they come apart like this. And what you do is you take it apart. You obviously want to wash it first. You put the nipple in, you put the cap in. Then this has a measurement, as you can see there. I think it goes up to 1.5 mLs. You put 1 mL of water in here, of course, after you screw this part on. So you do your 1 mL of water, put it in there, pop the cap on, stick it in the microwave for 3 minutes, and then you let it sit for 10, and then it's sterilizing. Then of course you empty out the water, you put it back together, dry it out, and then it's good for 2 days according to MAM. It will keep its sterile environment for two days. Of course you want to wash your bottle in between then, but you really need to be sterilizing your bottles. Washing your bottles every day is not good enough. I mean, that keeps it clean, but it's not going to keep it, you know, sterile. So that's really nice. They are self-sterilizing. This bottle goes up to 5 mLs, I believe. This is what we got. I got this bottle actually for free in Motherhood Maternity. I think they sent me this along with my order for my bras that I ordered, my breastfeeding bras, and then they said, hey, here you go, here's a gift. And it's the best gift ever. So shout out to Motherhood Maternity for sending that. That was awesome. This is 4 mLs. This is, I guess, your infant to 3 months bottle, and this is your 3 to 6 month old bottle because it carries more ounces. I didn't even know about the self-sterilizing action until about 3 weeks ago. So I was like, oh, these all come apart. But it's supposed to prevent colic. There's this suction on the bottom, or this little air compartment here that comes out, and it prevents the airflow from, I guess, backing up and giving your baby too much air. I feel like we don't have to burp as much. Like, he gets maybe one little burp out because he doesn't get as much air from these bottles. So also the nipple, let's talk about that because that's important. So the nipples, this is the shape. It flows more like a nipple, and it comes in different sizes. This one's 0. I will say my feedback is that the 0 here is supposed to be extra slow flow, or extra flow. No, extra slow. It's really not, and that's why we were stuck with this bottle, because this is also a size 0, and this one was their version, Tommee Tippee's version of an extra slow flow, and this really was. This one, when we tried it, because we tried both bottles, he would like drown in milk in this one, and I'm like, what the heck, this is supposed to be a 0, it's not a 0. So I do feel like the nipples are not equivalent in the fact that they say they're both extra slow flow. They're, in my opinion, they're really not. So now that he's to 2.5 months, this nipple works better for him. It started working better for him at 2 months. So and he's definitely shown a preference over this one. He won't even take the other one unless we were at the doctor the other day. He was super starving, and he did take that one, but it was like short-lived. It was like maybe a minute, and he spit it out and didn't want it anymore. So we love the MAM bottles. So that is my favorite bottle. So catch you next time. Bye.